What up everyone, it's your man Xman87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends video, and what I have for you today is a list of 10 Marvel Legends figures, or more like just 10 things I'd like to see for the first Marvel Legends fan stream of the year that takes place on Friday, January 17th, 2025. But before we get into everything, if you could please leave a thumbs up, like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Now with that said, let's talk about it. So you know I'm always gonna say Spider-Hulk always. I still want to see that no matter what. So I'm not gonna add him onto this list because you already know that. So I'm not gonna make a predictions video here. Again, this is more of the things that I like to see first. I'm gonna mirror a lot of what they did in last year's first of the year fan stream. I know they love to start off the year with lots of multi-packs, singles, and at least one wave. But before I get into my list of 10 things I want to see revealed, let's start off with how the last end of the year fan stream ended with teasers. So I do think we will get that classic comic Adam Warlock, Archangel, and some form of Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man it'll be? I don't know. Some people keep saying Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is a possibility since they've been tackling a lot of video game depictions as of late. But seriously, it can be open to any Spider-Man. That web effect design isn't anything new, and it's something that's been seen 100 times over throughout any Spider-Man medium. I mean, Mezco or Mafex did an accessory just like it. If it is MVC2, then I'd like to know how they'll distinct it from the rest of their Spider-Man figures. Because if it's the same as the others, then it's not going to be MVC at all to me, but another reskinned or repaint Spider-Man figure. In order to really distinct it and make it feel different from the rest, then they'll have to do an all-new sculpt from scratch and capture his physique in the game, because he has some very large and over-exaggerated oblique muscles and quads. The closest to those proportions were Revoltech, I want to say. So if it's not like that, then it's not Marvel vs. Capcom to me. For me, honestly, I just want a classic comic deluxe Spider-Man, regular or battle damage, with the cobwebbing sculpted and painted on. I think it's about time we get that now from Hasbro. With that out of the way, in no particular order, I'm just kind of spitballing here with whatever comes to mind, but here are the 10 figures I want to see for this year's first Marvel Legends fan stream. First thing I want to see is Exodus. Again, going off the first thing that comes up to mind, and this is the Marvel Legends X-Men figure I want the most. He was number 1 in my X-Men wishlist video a few years ago, and I'm hoping to see him this year. He also cameoed in X-Men 97, so maybe he might show up in that line. He better be on that War Journal Punisher 2-pack buck with the upgraded torso and some newly added parts. They better not mess this up. We'll see, but he's the figure I want most. Then I want to see a Rachel Gray Phoenix. Gotta finish the Excalibur team already. I don't have to say anymore. We need her, and I just hope they don't fuck this up. All I'll say is give her a metallic red deco. How about a classic Fantastic Four box set? So last year they gave us a Fantastic Four 2-pack with Spidey and Wolverine, but this time give us a 4-pack of the classic team. Toy Biz did the blue and white, but I want the Fantastic Four Classic Blue with the black trim updated in a box set. The same attire from those Walgreens exclusive series, just update their articulation and make them pinless. Give Invisible Woman and Human Torch the upgraded torsos. You think Torch should be on the Renew Your Vows buck or make a new buck for him? I'm gonna say introduce a new buck for his size. The Thing is perfect, but they can always upgrade some areas in the articulation, and please do something creative with Mr. Fantastic Hasbro. But make this set a big deluxe, sort of like how Mezco made theirs, and give us a ton of accessories. Speaking of Fantastic Four, Malice. Segue. I've been wanting the evil version of Sue Storm for a long time. The itch got bigger for me to scratch as she's now a playable skin in the Marvel Rivals video game. It's the skin I use the most now when I play as her. So it's such a popular skin now because of the game and other obvious reasons. But I'm curious if they do the classic comic version or the game. Either way, I'm down for either or. Speaking of Marvel Rivals, yeah, I want Marvel Rivals. Wow, another segue. I'm on a roll here. But particularly Luna Snow. I'd love to see Luna Snow finally make her way into figure form. First appearing in the Marvel Future Fight mobile game, to then the comics in Agents of Atlas, where they gave her a proper origin. She's now in Marvel Rivals, and her popularity is blowing up. She's my main for healers, and she's simply amazing to play as. At this point, I want a whole Marvel Rivals wave. There's like, what, 35 Marvel characters in the game? There we go. Just give me a 35 figure wave and I'll buy them all. Those are unique designs, so I know they can't simply be reused. So they'll need to be all new sculpts. I do recall Dan Yoon asking the fans on IG or X if we'd like to see some figures of Marvel Rivals. So keep that in mind. This is the kind of shit I pay attention to, and I'll definitely keep an eye out. I think we'll get another Spider-Man the Animated Series VHS 2-pack, following a pattern here from their first fan stream of 2024, revealing that VHS Morbius Doctor Strange pack. And I've got Blade and Punisher. So you know I've been very vocal with how that abysmal Morbius and Strange 2-pack should have went down. Should have been Blade and Morbius and ditched that terrible Strange figure. Blade and Morbius would have been the better pairing. The random selections on some of these VHS 2-packs needs to come to a halt. Pairing two popular fan favorite characters like Blade and Punisher together will definitely please more collectors, as that's a quick sell. I want this, as I'd love to put these two versions in my Spider-Man allies and side villains shelf. This is one thing we should have gotten last year, a Starjammers 2-pack of Hepzibah and Raza. Let 2025 be the year we knock out teams, and I don't want to wait forever to complete my Starjammers. Let's get them out of the way so they can focus on the next X-Men Cosmic stable of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. But yeah, Hepzibah and Raza Longknife is a must. I think this is something not only me, but everyone else wants to see. Deathbird. With Lilandra coming out last year, I think it's only right Hasbro follows up with Deathbird 1 year later. I have a feeling they won't make it easy and put her in a 2-pack with another Lilandra, but this time it's in her alternate costume without the armor and helmet. If this is the case, I can't be mad, and would hope that the alternate head would fit the Lilandra figure that's in the armor to display her without the helmet for more options. But Deathbird is a must. Not sure if they'll go with the more smoothed out costume or the more armored one like the 90s. I'm hoping it's that Jim Lee armor design, as I love that one more. I think we'll see more X-Men retro singles releases, and my pick is an Outback Psylocke. The Outback Betsy Braddock Psylocke is one I've long desired for. I want all the Psylocke costumes, and this one is my most wanted Psylocke costume right now after I got my Lady Mandarin. It sucks to still not have that 80s Outback X-Men team completed, but hoping they get back on track with it, and this would be a banger to put this team back on track for collectors to pursue. Psylocke being my favorite X-Lady, you know this is a must for me. And lastly, I think we'll get another Marvel Legends random assorted wave. As you know, I like to follow trends and patterns, no secret. The Hasbro team has a certain formula with these things that they stick to, and last year's first fan stream of 2024, they ended the show with a bath. But not your normal type of bath wave that's themed like an Avengers, X-Men, or Spider-Man wave. It was the more Toy Biz traditional wave where it was just no theme at all and pulling whoever from wherever in Marvel. So I think they'll give us another one like that from last year's Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. And I went ahead and kind of mirrored that wave, not all the way, but a little bit, so walk with me here. So you know how last year we got Red Widow, that's a female from a stable. My pick would be Diamondback, because we need to get closer to building out that Serpent Society. Black Winter was the villain pick, so I will go with Graviton. He's so needed on my AIM shelf, and AIM needs more love. Last year's random hero was Icarus from the Eternals, so this year I got White Tiger, and as a Puerto Rican, this figure would mean the most to me. I want White Tiger. This would be like the one figure I want the most out of this wave, although I do think Adam Warlock would be the one that would be inserted into this kind of random Marvel Legends wave if, you know, I had to make an educated guess, but you know, I want to see White Tiger the most. He just appeared in the Daredevil Born Again trailer, which was freaking amazing. Can't wait to see it. And hopefully that will open the door for us to get a White Tiger comic figure. Then last year we had Kazar representing the Savage Land. So you know who's going to be my pick to represent the Savage Land this year. And that's Shauna the She-Devil. I mean, we got to complete that Savage Land trio with Kazar, Zabu, and Shauna the She-Devil. So it would just be the perfect pick. Last year's Superior Iron Man was the anchor of the wave, so I'd say another Iron Man should anchor this wave, and that would be Ultimate Iron Man. I would love to add this armor onto my Hall of Armor shelf. Plus, they already put out Ultimates Captain America, so might as well start getting around to those Ultimate Avengers. Cable in the Zabu wave was the X-Men character. And I'm going to go with Astonishing X-Men Beast, as I need to see more dedication towards the Astonishing X-Men team. Cable was also the video game character, so who knows, they might add another video game character here from Marvel vs. Capcom. So let me know who your guesses would be if you were to, you know, plan this wave out. Wolfsbane was the feline character last year, so I'd say let's go with another feline character, and that's Pharaoh. That would complete our X-Force Classic 90s team, and that's a must. A necessity at this point since I have all of X-Force already. Zabu was the hero BAF last year, so let's go with a villain BAF this time. And you know who I got? You ready? You ready for this, man? You gotta know who I'm gonna pick here. And that is Atuma, a classic comic Atuma version. This is probably the villain I want the most, and he would be freaking awesome. I could just picture them killing it with the all new sculpt and the color palettes, you know, the gold, the blues. Oh man, he would just look absolutely epic. So that would round out the wave for me. It's about time we get a comic Atuma figure. His stature and bulk would make for a great BAF choice. Now I kick it back to you. Which of these 10 things from Marvel Legends on my list would you like to see? Also tell me what are your 10 or a few things would you like to see to kick off the 2025 Marvel Legends year. Comment below, let me know, we'll chat about it. Thanks for watching another Marvel Legends video. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at xmanny87. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my latest videos are up. Again, leave a like to show your support. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace, peace.